Welcome back, Buzz. You changed your outfit.
Oh, Nigel, can I just say, isn't it great to use the right titles, eh? All you've got to do is press a button. See, I've had a busy day once again, putting all the questions, all the quiz together. All you've got to do is press a button, all right?
Welcome back, everybody.
To
Clever Clogs, and which is ironic, really, considering I'm doing this with Buzz. Subscribe, click, comment, like, etc., etc. We are live and we are on YouTube. Enjoy it on your big television. Spread it with your friends. Play along at home. Buzz, we have two new contestants. We've just done a game with Amber and Johnny Laff. Johnny Laff lost. It was Edge and Ed. Lorna, hi. People are coming on board. Buzz, you're looking lovely. Lynn Hawker says good evening.
Thank you.
That's a nice suit.
Nigel, the last one was totally on the edge of your seat. You wanted both parties to win, but it was a great one. Great one. Let's hope this one comes up to the same sort.
Well, that depends on the contestants, because you found these two gentlemen. Would you like to introduce them?
Yes, let's bring them on. We've got Andy Peters.
And
Steve Siegert. Is it Sergeant? Seagull.
It's Steven Seagal. Steve.
Seagal. Is it Seagal?
Yeah.
Seagal. I loved you.
Seagal. Yeah. Hello, Seagal. How are you? Look at you, looking good there. And Andy, you all right?
Yeah, not too bad, thanks.
Right, let's just.
Do you know who he looks like? Do you know who Andy looks like?
I am sorry.
You know the guy he used to the advert. All right, I'll come back with that one. Yeah, deadpan. You know what I'm talking about.
Can we start with the basics, gentlemen? Can you hear the annoying guy to my left? Okay.
Definitely.
Yes.
Therefore, you can hear me. Okay. Can you hear each other? Okay. Introduce yourselves. I think you know each other, do you?
Yeah,
we know each other. Hi, Andy.
Hi, Steve. Nice to see you.
So you can see each other. You can hear each other. Technology is working, Buzz.
It is working.
Okay.
Excellent. Sorry, Andy. What do you do? What do you do?
I'm a teacher.
Oh, which one do you do?
Which one do you do? Which child do you teach?
No. What do you do? What do you teach? What do you teach kids? What do you do? What's your expertise?
Well, I'm a primary teacher, but I specialise in maths.
Oh, no chance. And Steve, what do you do for a living?
What do I do for a living? I work for Aviva, the insurance company.
Aviva. Well, you're both very welcome here. Have you seen the game before?
Yeah,
I've seen bits of the game before. Yes.
Excellent. That saves me having to explain the rules, because when I explain them, everyone gets more confused, even me. 10 questions in each round, 5 rounds. First to 3 wins. You can win by forcing your opponent to give 3 wrong answers, or being the last person to put the last question on this board. 10 questions, 1 question with 10 possible answers, including the sexy super answer, which allows you to take a life back, steal a life from someone else, or reveal another answer, which will become apparent as we play. Buzby, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Got my pen ready, just in case they get them all wrong, and I've got to answer all 10 of them. Good luck, guys. Don't bite your fingernails, Stephen.
Steve and Andy, we had a little toss-up. We had a little toss-up before we started. Steve, you're going to go first. Let's have a look at the first set of questions. The top 10 most popular sandwich fillings in the UK in 2019. Okay, seems quite straightforward, but there are 10 answers. 10 answers. So even though you're going to give me your first one, keep thinking all the way through this of the possible sandwiches you've ever had, or what you enjoy yourself, or what the public might say. These are all taken off the internet, whether it's Google or Yahoo or any of the research that's been done. These are the top 10 sandwich fillings. And Steve, I'm going to ask you, do you fancy a guess at any of these? Doesn't have to be number 1. You can get number 10. If you get a super answer, I'll explain again what you can do. But just give me your first guess as we start round 1. Steve.
Chicken.
Chicken sandwich. Got to be there, surely, hasn't it? Everybody loves a chicken sandwich. It is there. It's actually chicken salad at number 8. Steve, are you... Andy, are you partial to a sandwich?
I don't mind a sandwich.
You don't mind a sandwich. If you're going to go for a sandwich, which sandwich filling would you go for, my friend?
I'd probably go for tuna.
Tuna. Let's see if tuna's there. Tuna mayonnaise. It still counts at number 7. Steve?
Prawn.
A prawn sandwich on white or brown wholemeal. What would you prefer?
Wholemeal, obviously.
Wholemeal, okay. Won't help you with this, but let's see if prawn sandwich is there. Oh, it's not.
Oh,
Steve. You've lost a life, my friend. Andy.
Cheese.
It's got to be, hasn't it? Got to be. It's number 1. It's not the super answer, Andy, but it's still there. Steve, one life gone. 10 million pounds, Steve.
Jam.
A jam sandwich.
Jam.
I love a jam. I love a jam sandwich.
Jam.
And if you're making it yourself, but you don't see them in the shops, do you? It might still work, though. Is a jam sandwich there for Steve? Steve! What's happening?
Jam.
That's 2 lifelines gone, Steve. You are. Gordon Ramsay's favorite sandwich filling is strong cheddar cheese and strawberry jam, and yet it's not there. Andy, I'm going to come to you. You've got all your lifelines. Give me another answer, please.
Ham.
A ham sandwich. It's a good answer. Good answer. But is it there? Ham salad. We'll let you have that. Steve, I can't believe I'm saying this so early on, but to stay in round 1, Steve, of £5 million and the chance to take Buzby out on a first date, give me a sandwich filling.
Oh, blimey.
You want to throw it away now?
Beef.
Say again?
Oh, yes.
Beef.
Did you say beef?
A beef. Yeah.
Beef sandwich. A beef sandwich. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Is beef there? Oh, round 1. Steve, unbelievable. Steve, did you have any other guesses? Were you torn between a few?
I can't believe that.
I can't believe
Steve,
it.
Nigel.
Yes.
Why didn't he just say bacon? Come on.
What, like BLT?
BLT.
Because he'd have been wrong. Andy, what would you have gone for next, even though you've won this round?
Egg and cress.
Egg and cress.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Okay, but it doesn't matter. Steve, you have forfeited that round. Let's have a look. Andy, the round is yours. And the number 2 answer was ham and cheese. See, we had cheese, we had ham. No one said ham and cheese. Number 4 was oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's a sausage. Number 4. Buzz, any more ideas before we battle through these?
Yeah, bacon. Bacon.
How many times are you going to get an X for bacon? Number 5 was cheese and onion. Number 6, egg mayonnaise. Oh, not egg and cress, you see. Number 9, chicken mayonnaise. And number 10,
bacon.
cheese and prickle. Bit of Branston. Okay. Andy, well done to you. You are 1 in the lead. I've got to keep score because I get so excited. Buzz, did that go the way you thought it was going to go?
Well, do you know what it is? We are now under extreme pressure because, Andy, you know all the school children are watching you and they're thinking, how clever is Andy? But bacon's not on the list.
No. Okay, let's go to round 2. Andy is 1 ahead as we go to the top 10 most popular UK TV stations or streaming services in 2019. So have a think of that question. We're looking for the most popular UK TV or streaming stations, okay? They're not the most watched. They are the most popular in a poll. So it doesn't matter how many viewing figures they get. When people were asked, what do they watch? This is what they said. Who did I start with last time?
Steve.
Stephen.
Did I? Then it must be Andy.
Netflix.
It's got to be there, hasn't it? Netflix. It's at number 4. Steve.
Sky.
Sky. Got to be surely number 1, is it? Sky TV. I cannot believe that. I cannot believe. Maybe because it's not. Maybe it's a satellite. It's not streaming. I don't know. As streaming services go, who knows? Steve has lost another lifeline. Andy.
The BBC.
The BBC. Okay, is the BBC up there? Oh, the computer's thinking. Not sure. Oh, I see. There could be a choice. Very quickly typed there, computer. So BBC is going to be there, but we have to be a little bit more finite on which BBC station are you thinking of, Andy?
BBC One.
Let's go for BBC One. It's the top answer. I think Steve's got his next question, right? Steve, give me another one.
BBC Two.
Well done, my friend. But is it there? BBC Two. Surely it's not.
Yes!
Steve, and it's the super answer. Okay, so not only are you still in the game, Steve, but you now have a choice. You have lost one lifeline. You can have your lifeline back. You can take a lifeline off Andy, or you can reveal another answer.
Oh, no, I'll have my lifeline back.
You'll have your lifeline back. Well done. Okay, Andy.
Even Stevens.
What about the BBC News?
BBC News, well, as in the satellite broadcasting channel. BBC News.
Yeah.
Could be. It is the BBC News channel. Well done, Andy. Steve, over to you.
How about the Disney Channel?
The Disney Channel. You mean Disney Plus that's just been released?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, go on.
Okay, we're going for Disney. No, Steve. Thank goodness you got that lifeline back. What are people watching? Buzz, you got any ideas? Don't say them.
Yeah, I've got one or two thoughts, but this is getting tougher as you think. If you can't get Sky, OMG.
Andy.
ITV.
I think I know where you're coming from. ITV. Is it there? It is at number 3. Steve, over to you.
Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime. Surely it's got to be there. One of the biggest in the world.
Good call.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness. Streaming services. Streaming services. And Amazon isn't there. What are people watching? 2 lifelines gone for Steve. Andy.
Sky Sports.
Sky Sports. Ooh. Let's have a look. No, Sky
yeah.
That's 1 lifeline gone to and Steve, you've lost 2 lifelines. And that means if you get this one wrong, it's 2-0 to Andy. Steve, give me another answer.
BBC 3. I think that's
BBC 3, did you say?
Yeah.
BBC 3? Yeah. Let's have a look.
BBC 3.
BBC 3. Oh, Steve! Unbelievable. Andy, what would your next guess have been?
I didn't have one, so.
Okay, Buzz?
Yeah, once again, Nigel, it's so much pressure going on. I would have said Channel 4.
I was going to say Channel 4. Is Channel 4 there? It is there. Okay, let's have a look then. What are people watching? The most popular, Film 4, number 7, Dave TV.
Dave?
Number 9, it's a channel. More 4, and the number 10 answer, the most popular TV station or UK streaming service was ITV2. Can you believe it? Sky didn't get a look in. Too expensive. Okay, that is 2 to Andy, 0 to Steve. The rivalry is there. Andy,
oh my God, Andy, you must really get a life. All you do is watch telly and stuff. Come on, Steve. Come on, people are backing you, mate.
He's too busy. He's working for Aviva. Andy's got the summer off because he's a teacher, isn't you, Andy? It's half term. You'd be at home now,
and
wouldn't
lockdown off as well. Let's not forget that.
And lockdown. So,
Andy,
yeah,
do you go out and watch any West End shows?
No, I really should, shouldn't I?
why? Do you know what the
Do you
next?
know? Do you?
Buzz? Why'd you ask?
No, I just wondered whether or not he knows Kerry Ellis.
I'm afraid I don't know.
You don't know Kerry Ellis? You need to sort your life out, mate. Superstar West End musicals. Come on.
Round
Nigel,
3.
come on.
I do apologize, gentlemen. Round 3. Steve, to stay in the game, the top 10 best-selling music artists and groups of all time in the entire world. Okay? Best-selling music artists or groups. So we're taking single artists or the groups. This is all-time best-selling worldwide. Okay? Who did I do last time? Andy, was it you?
Yeah.
Then thank you for keeping me awake. Then Steve, I should write these things down, fellas. Steve, I'm going to come to you. You have got the first choice. Can you give me an answer?
Elvis Presley.
You've gone for Elvis Presley, man. Thank you very much. Number 3,
Yes.
Elvis, the third best-selling artist of all time. Steve.
No, Andy.
Sorry, Andy. I'm looking straight. You're looking at me to say this guy doesn't know what he's doing. Andy.
The Beatles.
You've gone for the Beatles. Are they? Were they? Are they still? Of course they are. Number 1, but it's not the super answer. Both got your lifelines. Both got correct answers. Steve, give me another one.
U2.
U2. You mean Buzz and I? We've never really released a single, but let's see if it's there. U2. It's not. Steve, you've lost a lifeline. Andy.
Wow.
The Rolling Stones.
The Rolling Stones. Mick Jagger and the boys. Surely, after 50 years in the business and at 99 years of age, they have to be on this chart, do they not? The Rolling Stones. No, they don't.
No.
It's
Nigel.
Ian Stevens. Yes, Buzz.
Do you know they say the Rolling Stones gather no moss?
No, tell me about it.
Oh, all right. That's all right. So carry on.
Well, that's going to get tough now then.
Steve, we see the scale. Elvis Presley, the Beatles. We're talking about megastars. Is there anyone you can think of screaming out in your mind now that you're thinking, got to be? Is there a female version of Elvis Presley? A female Beatles? Who are the biggest stars you can think of? Give me a name.
Oh, I can't. Oh, I'm hopeless. Elton John.
That's a good answer. Surely he's got to be one of the most prolific songwriters and recording artists in the world. Steve, to save a life, Elton John.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah!
It's a super answer, Steve. So I'm going to ask you again. You're both on one lifeline gone each. Do you want yours back, or do you want to take one off Andy, knowing that if he gets the next question wrong, that's his 3 lifelines gone?
Yeah, I'll take one off Andy this time.
You'll take one off Andy. Andy, you've lost a lifeline. Thank you, good friend Steve. You can thank him tomorrow. But that means, Andy, to stay in the game, you need to get this next question right. Not in the game, sorry, to stay in the round. You're already 2 ahead. So to stay in this round, can you give me another answer?
The Spice Girls.
The Spice Girls. That's a bit left of field, but they are incredibly successful. They must have sold millions of albums and records worldwide. Are they on the top 10 list, though? Is it there, the Spice Girls? Oh. Andy, it's not there, which means Steve takes that round. It is 2 rounds to Andy, 1 round to Steve into the next game. Well done, Steve.
Nigel.
Yes, mate.
Sorry, how tough was that?
Well, what were you
can I
gonna
make
say?
a guess on one of these?
Yes.
Michael Jackson.
Okay, is Michael Jackson there? Of course he is. At number 7. Number 2 was Garth Brooks, country and western singer. Number 4, Led Zeppelin. Number 5, the Eagles. See, these are bands with literally 40 years of discography, music success, and their discography is. Can you say discography, Buzz? 6.
Yeah.
Billy Joel, of course, the Piano Man. At number 9 was Pink Floyd.
Nigel, isn't the Spice Girls bigger than Pink Floyd?
Obviously not, because Pink Floyd have been going for about 3 times as long. And at number 10, AC/DC, one of the biggest bands in the world. Doesn't mean what's playing on the radio every day. It means who has had the most sales. So we are at 2 rounds to Andy, 1 round to Steve as we move into the 4th round. How are you with this one, fellas? The top 10 months people are born in the UK by volume. So do you think more people are born in June or January or December, etc., etc.? I am going to come to...
Is it me?
Andy.
Yeah. September.
Okay. Andy's gone for September. It is at number 2. I mean, there are 10 answers and there are 12 months in the year. So I'm thinking that there's a chance this one might get filled up. So a bit of strategy might come into play with whoever gets the super answer. Steve. August. Off answer. This is going to come down to the super answer, isn't it? Andy.
December.
It's there, but it's not the super answer. Steve. October. One of you, as it fills up. The odds are against you. Andy. November. Are babies born in November more than they are in December? They are. October, September, August. Steve, what are you thinking?
July.
A summer baby. It makes sense. Is July there? It is. We've already had August. Andy, what are you thinking?
May.
May. Is May on our list, or are we going to start to lose a life? Or is it the super answer? May is there, but it's not the super answer. Can you believe it? You guys haven't got a single wrong answer. And there are only 2 of them. Which one of you is going to fail first? Steve?
Yeah, thanks. June.
I would have said June. I think June's pretty safe. Everybody loves a spring or summer baby, surely, don't they? June? Oh, yeah. Super answer, Steve. So, now let's be tactical here, Steve. Let's think about this. Neither of you have lost a lifeline. You can take a lifeline off Steve, or you could reveal the next answer, meaning that Andy has to get the other one right. However, if he gets it right, he'll win. If he gets it wrong, he loses. What are you thinking? Take a life off him, or reveal another answer and force him to answer the last question? Buzz, can I have some tension music, please?
Dun 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 dun. 10, 9, 8, 7.
Hang on, Steve, say again.
Gamble.
You're going to gamble? How are you going to gamble, Steve?
March. I'm going to go with March. I'm going to answer another question.
You're going to answer another question?
Yeah, I'd like to go for March. March is either 8 or 10.
No. You're making your own rules up now, Steve. You can either take a life off Andy, or you can reveal another one. Don't make your own game up here, Steve. Even though yours is more exciting.
I'll take a lifeline off Andy then.
Okay, you're going to take a lifeline off Andy, which means it's Andy's turn. And if he gets one right, Steve, you're going to have to name the last one. Okay, Andy, you've lost a lifeline through no fault of your own, just your mate, Steve. Can you give me another answer?
April.
April If April's there, the pressure is on Steve. If April's not there, you've lost another life, Andy. Is April on that board? It's not, Andy. 2 lifelines gone. Steve, you have 2 possible answers.
March.
I hope you're going for March. I was going to say, I hope you're taking a note of what's wrong, because I haven't. Steve is going for March. If March is there, the pressure's on, Andy. Is March on the board? Oh, it is, which means, Andy, to stay in the game or to win the game, that's your 2 choices, my friend.
Everybody's watching.
I should have.
No pressure, is there?
Is there only a choice of 2 here? What have we got left? Yeah. I have no idea what's left.
January and February.
Thanks, Andy. I'm glad you're paying attention. You have a 50-50 split, my friend, to win 10 million nothings.
We go with February.
Okay, have a think. Buzz, some tension music.
Do-do, do-do, do-do.
I'm going to give you that's the theme from Pink Panther, Buzz.
Do-do.
You want to change your mind, Andy?
No, I'm happy with that.
With February. To win the game, is it February? It isn't February. Oh, gone. Steve, we're 2 each. Oh my goodness! It was January. Who has a baby in January?
January. Sick and tired. You've been hanging on me.
I'm sweating.
Wow!
2-2. What a comeback!
Wow.
Steve. Well played. Oh my goodness!
Well played, Steve.
It's come down
Good
to the last. It's come down to the last round. Oh my goodness. Okay, winner takes it all as we get down. What, Steve? What subject would you like it to be?
Probably a football.
Football.
Subject, but I think Andy would be quite good at that as well. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Andy, what would you like?
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind a bit of football.
Football. Is it football? Here we go. The last round. Top 10 holiday country destinations in 2000. They could be football destinations. Real Madrid, Barcelona, who knows? The top 10 holiday country destinations. So the country in 2019 that the UK people went to. So we're looking for countries, not resorts, not areas. Countries. I think I've made that over obvious. I think I'm starting with Steve, am I not, Steve? This to win the game. Gentlemen, the best of luck.
Yeah. Spain.
You're going for Spain.
Yeah.
It's got to be there, surely. Surely. Top answer. Well done, Steve. Andy.
Italy.
Italia. Number 6. This is going to be to the wire, I think. Steve.
Right. France.
France, or as they say in France, Buzz?
France.
Well done. Is France there? It's the second
Yes,
answer.
Le Français.
Andy, give me an answer.
Turkey.
Turkey. Incredibly popular, but is it in the top 10? It is, but it's not the super answer. I think the super answer is going to make the difference this time. Steve, have you got another idea?
Yeah, Croatia.
Oh, that was me, not the sound effect. Croatia. What made you think Croatia? Have you been?
Because I've been there several times.
There you go. It's got to be on there then. You've been there several times. Surely you've made the numbers up. Croatia. It is.
Oh, well done, Steve.
Brilliant. Andy, where have you been?
Not to Croatia.
Captain on sea.
So far,
we've
gone Europe, haven't we, at the moment? So what are you thinking?
I was going to say USA.
You were going to say the United States of America. Because we're not looking for states, we're looking for countries, in which case the USA? Of course it is. Not that you'd want to be there right now, of course. Steve.
It's getting a bit trickier now, isn't it?
Where else have you been, my friend?
Greece.
No.
Greece.
Thanks for the tension there, Buzz. It was noted, but we're going for Greece. Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's got it again.
Steve, you have the super answer. Now, again, I'm going to give you the choices, and one of them isn't pick another answer yourself. You can either take a lifeline.
I think I will take a lifeline off Andy.
You didn't need to think about it, Andy. I'm sorry. He hates your guts. You've lost a lifeline, and it's your turn.
Portugal.
Have you been to Portugal, Andy?
I have not.
But millions have. Is it in at 10, or is it a lifeline? Portugal. Well done. That leaves only 2 answers. Steve, you haven't lost a lifeline, and there are 2 left. Now, these are the top 10 holidays. So I guess we're talking by population. So numerically, did more people go to Australia? Is that what you're saying? More people went to Australia than any other country that's missing from this list. Let's see if you're right. I hope you are. You've got no lifelines. Go on, Australia. I mean, millions of people go to Australia, but they're probably put off by that incredible long-haul flight, which means there are probably other countries that are closer. People at home are probably shouting at the screen now, all 6 of you, 27 of you. Buzz, have you got any answers? Don't shout them out.
I've got one floating around. Oh.
Okay, go to the loo then. Andy.
Mexico.
Now, that is incredibly popular, but is it enough to get it onto this top 10 list? For your second lifeline, Andy, for not £5 million, is it Mexico? I love your sound effects, Buzz. We should sample you. Okay, Andy, that's 2 lifelines gone. Steve, the super answer is gone. You've been thinking during that. Is there anything? Are you split? Have you got one in your mind, or is there a couple?
Yeah, I think I'll go with Egypt.
Did you say Egypt? The land of the pharaohs?
Egypt, yeah.
Egypt. Buzz, what do you think? Would Egypt be one of your choices? No. You're looking pain, Buzz. Okay. You've only lost 1 lifeline, Steve. So this could be important. Is Egypt there, please? Buzz, are you sitting on something pointy?
It's so tense, Nigel. Come on, this is ridiculous.
There are 2 answers left, and you've both lost 2 lifelines, which means, Andy, the pressure is on you, because if you get this wrong, my friend, Steve has won this game and is through to the next round, and we have to say goodbye to you, which is shocking as you won the first 2 rounds. So the pressure is on. However, if you get this right, the pressure is on Steve to come up with the last answer. How are you feeling, Andy?
Well, I'm starting to feel the pressure.
Yeah, it's a lot of money at stake here, Andy. Tell us what you got on you. Any change?
It's so hot. It's uncomfortable to watch. It's so. I'm sitting on the edge of my seat. Yes. Good luck, guys.
With your legs dangling, not quite reaching the floor. Andy, is there one answer that you think you've got, or are you torn between a couple?
I'm torn between 2.
Okay, I can't ask you because one of them might go to Steve, but how confident are you in one of those? Is there one that's pulling you towards that more than the other?
There is.
Is it somewhere you've been?
No. I'm going to go with Switzerland.
Because of the skiing?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Switzerland. Okay. Andy, it's a brave attempt at trying to save some dignity here, which could be defeat. We're all with you. Buzz, Andy's gone for Switzerland. Do you think it's a good guess?
Well, I had got it written down, Switzerland, but it's not my top answer.
Okay, Andy, to stay in the game, is Switzerland one of the missing answers?
Oh!
Andy, commiserations. What was your second guess, by the way, Andy?
Bulgaria.
Is Bulgaria there? Okay, well, you can rest at ease. Steve, well done. You have won. But if it had come down to you and you had to come up with an answer, what was your next guess going to be?
If Switzerland was on there, I would have gone for Austria.
Did you say Austria?
Based on ski.
Okay, Austria's not there. Buzz, I'm going to come to you. What would you have missed?
Yeah, I was going to go for the Isle of Wight. Oh!
Well, you would have been the only person. Okay. Let's have a look then at the fourth most popular holiday destination. Oh, 10 was Thailand.
Oh, Thailand.
4 was
Thailand.
Of course, our home
dear old Blighty. More people came here than went to Mexico or Switzerland or Austria. Gentlemen, well done.
Oh,
Steve, do you want to gloat to Andy? Are you got anything to say to the opponent who lost to you this evening? Are you just gonna? You're very happy, Steve, aren't you, that you won?
He looks ecstatic.
I'm very happy. I'm very surprised. I'm very surprised.
You're
Especially after the
surprised.
start.
You came from 2-0 down to win it 3-2.
I think they lost the first game without actually getting any answers right.
Yeah, you did. You both played really well. It was edge of the seat stuff. So, Andy, commiserations. Steve goes through to the next round. Did you enjoy it this evening, Andy?
Yeah, good laugh.
And Buzz, thank you for finding these two gentlemen. Did that go the way you thought it was going to go?
It's becoming to look like a major boxing match out there. It's great. This competition's getting tighter and tighter and better all the time. Well done, guys.
Well, Steve's going forward to face someone, but it's all down to the categories, as we always say. So, gentlemen, thank you so much for being with us, and we'll see you on the next one, Steve. Andy, commiserations, but continue the good work as a teacher. We applaud you
Thank
and
you.
all of your fellow colleagues, and stay safe, everybody. Wow, Buzz, what can you say?
Oh, Nigel, the last couple of games have just been off the chart. It's fantastic. I can't wait for the next one just to see who's on and what's going to happen next. Oh, it's awesome.
And I personally cannot wait for your sound effects, Buzz. Would you like to give me that sound effect one more time before we finish?
Yeah, here we go. Oh!
Okay, let's see if we can sample that next week for you, everybody, so that we can have that. Or maybe if you get a text message come through, you can have that as your ringtone. Buzz, thanks for being here. Go and do something with your hair.
Oh, loved it.
And we'll catch you on the next one, everyone. Don't forget, subscribe, leave us a comment, let us know if you'd like to play, click that like button, and we'll see you on the next one, everybody. Thanks, Buzz.
Enjoy the rest of the day. See you later, folks. Bye.
Bye.